You can't buy time, but from this moment on, you can make it count. Imagine moving to Italy, finally setting up your perfect life, and then receiving your very first tax bill from your commercialista or tax advisor. You pay the balance due for the year that just ended, and you may be thinking, great, I'm done. But then, you scroll down the document just a little bit, you see another amount, a huge number, due right alongside your final payment. And this is not for the past, this is for the future. This number is your tax advance payment, or acconto in Italian. What most expats don't realize is that this system fundamentally changes your cash flow and how the Italian government views your money. The reality is the Italian revenue agency, the Agenzia delle Entrate, is always 1 year ahead of you. They require a kind of security deposit based on your prior income, ensuring they have your money before you even earn it. We understand how confusing and frustrating it is, so in this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on the acconto system, explaining why the tax authority here in Italy always has a financial advantage and, most importantly, how we help you reclaim control of your cash flow. The Italian tax system uses a method that is simple for the government but incredibly complex and burdensome for the taxpayer, the advance payment, the acconto system. And the system is built on one core principle. You will earn this year what you earned the last year. Copy and paste. When you estimate your final taxes in June or October for the prior fiscal year, let's say 2024, you don't just pay the final balance of the taxes due, you also pay a chunk of your expected taxes for the current year, let's say 2025. Think of it like this. The revenue agency always keeps its hand in your pocket, holding an acconto as a security deposit. If your taxes for 2024 were, let's say, 10,000, the government immediately assumes that you will owe a similar amount, more likely in 2025. So they will require you to pay up to 99% of that 10,000 in advance for 2025, split into installments due by June and November. Let's look at Marco, an expat who benefits from the regime impatriati. In 2024, Marco earned 150,000. His total tax bill for 2024 was, let's say, 40,000. In June 2025, Marco filed his 2024 tax return. He pays the final balance for 2024 and then must pay the acconto for 2025. So the government demands roughly 40,000 advance payments for 2025 taxes. However, Marco had a change in personal circumstances. In 2025, he is basically switched for a part-time role and his taxable income dropped. So let's say it fell to 50,000. What's the problem? Well, Marco was forced to pay 40,000 in advance for 2025 based on his old higher income, and his actual taxability for 2025 will be just about 5,000. So Marco's money is tied up for a full year. The 35,000 overpayment will sit there with the government until he files his 2025 tax return in 2026. So basically, the tax authority had a 40,000 security deposit for a year long, forcing Marco to navigate a severe, yet totally unnecessary cash flow crisis. Now consider that Sofia, who moved to Italy late 2024 and only had 4 months of taxable Italian income, resulting in a low 2,000 round number tax liability for 2024. In June 2025, she files for 2024 tax return and pays the 2,000 final balance. She also pays the 2,000 acconto for 2025. In 2025, Sofia starts a very profitable consulting job and earns a full year's income, increasing her taxability to 30,000. The problem? Well, she only paid a tiny 2,000 acconto for 2025 based on her minimal 2024 income. And so when she files her 2025 tax return in June 2026, she will owe the final balance of 28,000, 30,000 minus the 2,000 already paid, and she faces a huge, unexpected tax bill. This government security deposit was not enough, creating a dangerous and unforeseen financial cliff. The good news is that you have the right to adjust these payments. This is the so-called metodo previsionale, or the forecast method. If we can predict that your current year's income will be lower than the prior's, we can legally reduce the acconto. This is where the expert international tax advice is crucial. We don't just look at the past, we look at your future to ensure that the tax authority is not over-collecting from you. So, do you want to stop the Italian government from holding your extra money hostage for a year? Forecasting your acconto correctly can save you tens of thousands of euros in tied-up capital. This is a highly specialized work. So don't let the security deposit system control your life. Reach out and secure your cash flow today.
At Studio Rigo, we provide tax and strategic guidance for those navigating international complexity with significant interests in Italy. We work quietly, precisely, and always with the long term in mind. If you expect nothing less than clarity and control, you'll know where to find us. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.